Home buying is kind of like one of those weird emotional roller coasters. One minute you're excited looking at houses online, the next minute you're stressing over inspections and negotiations. It can be a wild ride. So today we're here to talk about the biggest mistakes buyers make when purchasing a home and how to avoid unnecessary mistakes, stress, regret, and surprise repair bills, and hopefully level out some of those highs and lows. Hi, my name is Carrie Browning with the Browning team, Coldwell Banker McMahon here in Louisville in Oldham County. So we're just gonna jump right in. So mistake number one is shopping before you know your numbers. One of the biggest mistakes buyers make is starting with all the fun stuff. Want to get out there and look at houses and all that good stuff, but you got to do the responsible adult stuff first. Yes, looking at houses and going out and touring homes is so much more fun than looking at interest rates or taxes or talking to a lender. Boring. But you need to know what your payment range is, what your comfort level is, and what you actually are qualified for. Because there's a big mistake between what the bank says you can spend and what you actually want to spend every month while still being able to buy groceries, gas, and occasionally go on vacation, right? So know your numbers. Mistake number two is waiting for the perfect house. I hate to break it to you, but there is no perfect house. It does not exist. Honestly, Zillow and the internet, HGTV has kind of made that so much worse for us these days because everything online on the shows looks bright, it's staged beautifully, it's decorated, looks perfect, right? But what buyers don't always realize is those photos are designed to look beautiful and designed to highlight the best parts of the house. So when people get this unrealistic kind of idea in their head that this magical, perfect house is going to appear, but in real life, every home has its trade-offs and potential issues. So you might get that amazing kitchen, but the backyard is like this big, right? Or you might get the perfect location, but that bathroom hasn't been updated since 1970. So sometimes the buyers keep chasing this perfect for so long that they either miss out on a really good home or they get stuck and never make a decision and never move forward. So instead of asking, is this the perfect house? Ask, does this house work well for us in our life overall? Because usually the best home is not the perfect home. It's the one that fits your priorities the best. Mistake number three is skipping or minimizing the inspection. Please, please do not skip or waive inspections. I know in this competitive market, you may want to just skip the inspection, but trust me, you want to find out what you're getting into. I've seen plenty of buyers purchase the home and then all of a sudden there's plumbing issues, mold issues, electrical problems. All that leads to huge bills down the road. So inspection doesn't mean that the house has to be perfect. Every house is going to have issues. Even new construction, they're going to have issues. But inspections helps you get in and realize what you're getting into before it's your issue. Mistake number four is underestimating the cost of moving. People budget for the down payment and then literally forget everything else. So moving is expensive. If you've saved up to 20 grand or so for a down payment, kudos for you, that's amazing. But you've also got to consider that there's inspections, closing costs, utility deposits, moving trucks, paint, furniture, all those Amazon orders that you said you weren't gonna place, you're gonna, trust me. You're gonna have a front porch full of Amazon boxes. So we always tell buyers, leave yourself a little breathing room financially after closing because owning a home feels a lot less fun when your bank account is gasping for air. Mistake number five, thinking only about right now. The last mistake in buying only for the current life, instead of thinking a little bit ahead. So I always say, can you see yourself realistically here in 5 years, 10 years, through job changes, through kids, through aging parents? Are you gonna be able to negotiate those stairs down the road when your knees are not so great? Resale value. That's where my OT background comes in and also honestly kind of changes how I look at homes. I naturally think about function, layout, long-term livability, and whether your home is actually gonna work for you in the long term. because sometimes the cutest, most perfect home now isn't the smartest choice 10, 15, 20 years down the road. So these are probably some of the biggest mistakes that we see buyers make most often. But the good news is that most of these are preventable when you have good guidance like us and a plan. So if you are thinking about buying and you have questions, please feel free to reach out. We are always here to help, always here to talk, walk you through the process without any pressure. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe, pass it along to your friends, and be on the lookout for more practical guidance and advice with buying, selling, senior transitions, aging in place, and just real life home advice. Thank you so much for watching.